be able to have that legacy for her, like it's mentioned, not to have just a one-time financial gain just for me, but to do a legacy. Something else. The number one thing that turned me on about this in general is people helping people. PHP. That right there. I love to help people out in general as it is.
Oh yeah.
But the name itself was just like power to me. It's like empowering. Like that's what I want to do. That's what I want to see. That's what I enjoy. So then looking into the business, it's like, hey, yeah, this is actually going to help people out, and it's going to help people out financially if they want to join too.
Oh, yeah.
And either way, it helps them out financially if they decide to just do an annuity or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just to learn the strategies, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like just simple game kind of thing. But yeah.
Cool. So, I want to show you like how to make it, bro. Basically, this little system here, the system flow. You know how when you walk into any McDonald's or any Starbucks, they have a system, and every location that you go to, same system, and it's been proven because they're crushing it. It works. McDonald's with the Happy Meals, bro. It just works. Starbucks, you're paying $6-7 for regular coffee sometimes. Premium coffee or whatever. But this is our system, bro. And the number one product here for us, it's financial freedom. We want to make sure that you get here, that you become an agency owner. Because once you get to this position right here, bro, as you know, it can pay you as much as you want. Not only that, you're able to establish yourself wherever you want in the U.S. So what I tell my agents is, you know what? With this system, just give me a blueprint, which I'll send you a blueprint right now for free. You don't have to purchase that. I'm going to email it to you. Give me a blueprint and give me a pen. I'll build you a PHP agency anywhere in the United States. That's how we got to conquer. You know what I mean? So today, I know that this is our product right here. This is where I need to get you to. And we're going to use the platform. We're going to use the leadership that we have on our hands to get you here, to get you to marketing director. But right now, bro, consider this to be your first day in PHP, and we're going to knock this out the first week. Okay? So by us knocking out the first week, I make sure that I position yourself for success. It's like you're getting into boot camp, bro, basically. And my goal is to help you move up the ranks just like you did in the Corps, right? So the way I run my operation is very similar to the Marine Corps, the ranks, the leadership, and that's what kind of attracted me to it, bro. But if I was to share with you my story, like I'm here to, help tons of people, bro. And I know by us helping tons of people, we're going to make the money. Like that's not why I'm here. I'm here after the history books, bro. I want to make sure that we're remembered. You know what I mean? That our last name is remembered, because they're going to make a movie of PHP just like they did a movie of Facebook, because Patrick Bet-David is at that level and he's hanging out with all these guys. So they're going to write a book and they're going to make a movie. And what I want, bro, is for people to talk about us like, you know what? These dudes, they started in Vegas. They pioneered the state, and now they freaking grew everywhere. And, Cisco is running the Dallas area. Luke is running the San Angelo, Texas area, and just grow all over, because we're like Puerto Rico. We're all over right now, bro. But I want to make names where you're remembered, and 5 years later, it's like we don't really have to work, bro. We're just going to train our teams. That's it. And write books and do like conference, like get paid just $300,000 just to show up. Hey guys, this is what we build.
That's the kind of life I thought I wanted to live anyways, we're there.
But, it's like I'm down to put in the work, bro. Like I'm down right now to work 5 years nonstop so we can enjoy the rest of our lives. And you have a yacht, I have a yacht, and we're on vacation. We're flying to Paris with wives, hopefully, right?
if not, hey, we'll just party it up together, yo.
Right, me and you, bro, make it happen. So that's how big I'm thinking right now, and I want to bring some people with me, bro. And you know what better platform than, you know, to run this system like we did in the Marine Corps, bro, and
Right.
get on first, you know, if they see the vision. So right here, bro, the first thing I'm going to go through just checking out some boxes. If you printed out your worksheet, or once you see the video, you can go back and just do it, right?
Okay. Yeah, I don't have it printed out, but I put it on my phone. I downloaded it to my phone.
Okay, so you're good. I mean, I'm gonna just cross out a few boxes. We're gonna go through the class, but understand that eventually when you get your guys on board, bro, you're gonna do the same class for them. We typically want to do this within 48 hours. 48 hours of them getting on board. Okay? This is like their orientation kind of. So the first thing, the most important thing about this class is making sure that I qualify you for Fast Start School, where you're going to learn from top producers in the entire company. You're going to learn from millionaires, basically, bro. So my goal is to make sure that we knock all this out so you can qualify for Fast Start School, which happens once a month. And then you graduate from that and you're ready to go on, right? You're going to get recognized in front of maybe hundreds of people. But we're going to do virtual right now. Typically you will go into the office, but right now we're doing virtual. So number one, bro, how do you qualify for Fast Start School? Meet the spouse. This right here is huge because your wife or your girlfriend can kill you in the business or can support you in the business, right? Yeah. So we want to make sure that she either gets exposed or that I at least have a conversation on how big this is. Like, I want to just call her and say, hey, listen, I was in the Marine Corps with Cisco. We're building a business now. Just understand that we're not doing anything wrong. We're not trying to mislead him into like getting rich so he can have girlfriends. Like, that's not a thing, bro. You're going to see how serious we are in principles and values. You know what I mean? So just want to have a little quick conversation with her. Maybe during the week, we'll do that with your girl, if you have one, or your spouse. If not, is your support system, mom, dad, just let them know what we're building here, you know? Okay. Number two, bro, we're going to go over the business plan, and that's the second page. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the second page here. And the second page right here, let me explain it to you, bro. A lot of people, I mean, I know I went to school, bro. I'm about to graduate to go to law school and all that. I'm about to get a degree in business and marketing. But the thing here is that when you go to business school, they're going to teach you to do like, hold on, let me erase this. They're going to teach you to do a 20-page business plan, right? Like the way they're usually doing it. Right here, bro, the way Patrick teaches, bro, it's sick. And if you don't follow Patrick Bet-David, bro, go on Valuetainment on YouTube. Make sure you follow him, right? Because you're going to learn so much about business. And it's not just about this business. You're going to learn business in general. But he teaches, he has a video, which I'll probably send to you. It's the one-page business plan. And that's what I want to show you here. This is a one-page business plan, but it has some emotion attached to it, some logic, and it's all about creating good habits. So let me explain it to you. First of all, we're going to call this year the year 2020, the year of king makers. So we came up with this because you don't want to be selfish, bro. You don't want to just be a leader and make all the money. You want to make sure that you create and develop leaders. So we're calling it the year of king makers. And for me, this is huge, bro, because if I can build leaders, then that's when you truly make things happen. And that's when you truly get respect. Because it's not about what you're doing. It's about how many leaders are you developing under you. You know what I mean? So it's all a partnership. So I want to be a partner with you. I don't want you to look at me like, bro, if you want to pass me up, please, by all means. Let's compete. But we're here to help each other out to grow. So think about this, bro, as cups of water. And even though it's impossible to be perfect, bro, but at least we're gonna attempt to make sure that our lifestyle, it's great. I don't want you to just be a businessman, like I told you earlier. and just make money and just focus on money. That's how, for me, that's how I felt in real estate, which I love real estate, and we're gonna be investing in that too. But what I learned here is the principles and values of running a real legit business with those morals, bro. The morals, the principles, and the values. So right here, let's talk about financial, right? Within your financial lifestyle, it takes 21 days to develop a good habit or a bad habit. So right here, let's say that your goal, as an example, your goal is to have 50,000 saved up in a savings account, just liquid cash, right? 50K. So if this is your goal, number one goal, then you should develop a good habit. What's a good habit? Every time you get a paycheck, save 10%, right? So now you're developing a habit that once you develop this habit, you're going to be able to reach that primary goal that you have right here. And then, think about your second financial habit that you want to have, getting out of debt, whatever that is, and then put a date to it. Like, I'm going to be out of debt by this time. Now, family, bro, this right here is huge, because you don't want to just think about finances and then your family's falling apart. You got to build those good habits within your family, like within your daughter. Like for me and my kids, bro, like what I develop right now is that I FaceTime them. I do Zoom meetings with my kids, bro, 3 times a day. So I'm like 9 a.m., 3 p.m., 9 p.m. At 9 p.m., me and my daughter, we're like watching movies, bro, or reading a book over Zoom, right? So my daughter's 6 years old, bro, little Sophia. So, for me, that's huge, because that habit will help us get a better relationship. Like my 2 girls, I got 2 girls, bro, and I know I'm gonna have trouble. You know what I mean? So I want to be their daddy, bro, where they get treated like a princess. You know what I mean? And I know you feel the same way because you have a daughter too. Yeah. So that's like the little habit that I'm doing. So I just do like 3 Zooms here. And what is that gonna increase my relationship with them? With my 2 princesses. But the other 2 habits, develop those. Business. Within business, bro, think about this business as our source of capital. So because there's true residuals in this industry, because, it's a recession-proof industry, like I can't go out there and fix a house right now, bro, because I'm going to put my guys in jeopardy. Right. But I can run meetings right here over Zoom. It's a recession-proof industry because a lot of people are hurting, losing money in the stock market. So I love this game. We get our money from here, and then we invest it into real estate, into whatever we want, development, whatever we want, other businesses. But this needs to be, the where we get our capital, right? So this business, think about like, get a date on when you're going to hit MD. Like really go on an MD run right here and develop habits. The habits that you got to develop is like, I'm not going to miss my Saturday trainings ever. So that's a habit that you develop so you can hit MD whenever you put a date to that. So just those habits, whatever that is, you're going to study on your own, the industry, or whatever it is, study a product every day for 10 minutes, whatever it is, put it on here for your business goals. Health, bro, I can't stress how important this is right here. Because there's a lot of people that have tons of money and they're sick. They can't enjoy it. Us staying healthy, bro, like working out, getting that energy, like make sure you don't leave that aside. It's like you got to have that balance of eating healthy so you can live longer, drinking lots of water, or whatever that is for you, that habit that you need to create 3 of them. Boom. So you can reach your weight, your weight goals or whatever that is. Personal development. I mean, you already see it, bro. We're going to grow here. Yeah. We read a book. We read a book as a company. So keep this in mind. The book of the month right now is David Goggins. So if we're all on one mindset, the whole entire company is reading this book. Imagine how united we are, bro, as a company. So when we take over this industry, like as a company, we're competing against other companies. They're not going to catch us. Our culture is 10 years ahead of them. And the way we're united, most of the companies, they're divided, bro. They're divided into different fields, right? For us, is the same system for everybody. So as far as competing against the industry, with our personal development and the way that it goes all the way from the top to the bottom, bro, it's like we're creating something that we can become unstoppable. So reading the book of the month as a company, you know, spending some time to study on your own with maybe public speaking or whatever it is, because I want you to be a trainer, bro. I think you can master some of this stuff, and then eventually you can start training once you get your promotions out of the way and all that. Which we'll talk about promotions. Spiritual, whatever that is, bro, for you. We don't push a religion, but we know and we understand that this is so important. Typically, when this is aligned, bro, everything else falls in order. So for me, spiritual is like, you know, I got to read the Word of God, make sure that, you know, I'm feeding the spirit. You know, if it's meditation free, whatever it is, but make sure you take care of your spirit, your inner self.
You know what, honestly, I hadn't done that for the longest, and I've been doing it more recently, and you know, everything just starts falling into place, dude.
That's why things happen for a reason, bro. Like, I think the world needed this stuff. You know,
I agree.
You just get back into like, man, what the heck are we doing? Like, man, like it's nothing is for sure. You know what I mean? It's like, if God wanted us, He just take us, bro. Like whenever He calls us, it's done. You know what I mean? So what are you doing about it? But yeah, bro, this is huge right here. So 1-page business plan. I'm gonna send you that video so you check it out. And then Patrick like goes into depth, like he'll explain it a little bit more. I try to explain it just like kind of generally, right? So I'll send you that video. Let's move on to the next one. So let's go back to the beginning here, and then we're going into, we covered this, we covered that. Now we cover top 25. I'll get into that. From your top 25, you're going to develop 3 field training appointments, which I'm going to do some field training appointments for you, bro, so you can see how it's done. Like how we convert, basically. You never know who's going to get fired up about doing the business. Right. But I'm going to do some appointments for you. And then they're either going to convert into product, or people like, man, I want to do this. Like, I want to make money with you guys. So you never know where that's going to go. So I'm also going to teach you how to fill out the financial analysis, which we'll check this off real quick. Let me see. Notations. I'm going to check this off real quick. This is going to get done. I'm going to show you how to do a financial analysis, how we identify how much coverage a person needs. Life class, this is your life class. This is basically your study time, bro. So we typically want to put a date right here on when you're going to get licensed. It's got to be within 2 weeks of today. So let me just put a date for you right there.
Like the hardest time for me right now, man, that's just a long read, dude.
It is.
Long read. And
bro, talk to Tim.
And dyslexia got me sitting there like.
Have you talked to Tim Webb though, bro? Because it's probably easier the way I did it, bro. I just watched the videos. I watched the videos and then went straight to the key terms. And then everything else is common sense, bro. I'm telling you. The test.
See, and that's what I was going to do, but then I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure it's like, okay, but if I miss something and then the don't test out, but if you're telling me that works, then.
Bro, you know what works is like you take the quizzes and then you're going to get some answers wrong. When you get them wrong, that's when you learn them.
Right. Okay.
Now you're reading like, oh, okay, that's what it is. So you won't get that one wrong anymore. So there's a little secret to studying, but make sure you talk to Tim Webb. For right now, bro, I'm gonna put you down for 420. That's when you're gonna take your test, on or before 420. Cool.
Of all the days, huh?
Of all the days, bro. So this one right here, the big event, bro, is I want to hear you talk on stage, bro. Trust me when I say that it feels good for your last name to get known, for you to inspire others, bro. Imagine yourself speaking on stage in front of like 10,000 people. And even though you could be scared as hell, when you finish your story, bro, people are going to be inspired. And people are going to be like, man, I can do it. He just did it. Like, he's proven to me that I can do it too. And then imagine this, bro. You get off the stage and the people start hugging you like, man, bro, that really touched me. Like I know that I can do it now because I heard your story. So that right there, bro, at big events, speaking in front of people, not only that, you're going to get to meet, like, we're attracting high caliber people, bro. Like, I was able to beat Kobe Bryant, Kevin Hart, the number one comedian in the world. A former president, bro. I was able to meet George W. Bush. Because
Oh, nice.
for the first time in history, he came to one of our events, right? So Patrick Bet-David, bro, it's at a caliber where he can pull anybody in. You know what I mean? Maybe it's going to be Jay-Z and Beyonce. You never know.
Yeah.
So make sure you get this ticket, bro, which right now, I don't know because of the pandemic, how we're going to structure that. But at least save some money aside. Tickets are like $200, $225 before they go any higher. Just put some money aside for that. All right? So that's big event, and it's going to be here at the MGM. And
Okay.
we're looking to have 20,000 people this time.
So I got to put money aside. One for that. Another one, then money for a hotel and a plane ride.
Yeah, but we got you on that, bro, because I got connections out here.
Okay. All right, cool.
So probably just the flight, but if you book it early, it's cheap, bro. From Texas to here, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Even a round trip. But for the rooms, I always take care of my team, bro, because I know everybody over here. I've been here for like 11 years. So
yeah, you've been there for a minute, man.
Yeah, 11 years. So I love this town, bro. Ever since I got out of the Marine Corps, moved out here, bro, I want to own this town, honestly.
Yeah, you've been doing it, dude. Been doing it, seems like.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we get all this done, bro, all of this right here that I just mentioned, you'll get your sprint award. And the sprint award, bro, not a lot of people get it because people wait on a few things. Bro, I got this thing done in like 4 days. I'm sure you'll get it done in a week. All right. So I'll help you throughout the whole thing, but we want to make sure that you qualify for this month's fast start. So we'll knock this down within a week. Let me go to my favorite part, bro, and then we wrap up the presentation. All right. So this is my favorite part right here, bro. I'm going to show you something that I learned 10 years ago. And basically, there's going to be a mentality shift from a lot of people that say, man, I just don't like recruiting. Well, I'm going to show you why you should love recruiting because, you know, there's a saying out there that says, hey, I didn't go to Harvard, but I'm going to start a business and I'm going to hire people that went to Harvard. Yeah. Right? That's recruiting, bro. That, you know, you got to attract the people that you don't like paperwork. All right, just hire somebody that knows how to do that.
Hire somebody to do that for you then.
Exactly. It's like leverage, you know what I mean? So this is what I'm going to show you, bro. Before we get into that, this is huge right here because this teaches you the words of the business. When they ask you, like, someone's going to ask you, ask me what I do. Ask me what I do, and I'm gonna answer you like this. Hey, are you guys an insurance company? Just ask me that.
Okay, so are you an insurance company?
No, this is what we do, man. We're an FMO. We're a financial marketing organization. And this is what we do, man. We help people get out of debt, like student loan debt, medical expenses, repos, credit card debt. Number 2, we teach people how to save money like the wealthy do. Number 3, we teach them how to have multiple streams of income. And number 4, we show people how to protect their assets and how to retire like the wealthy do. You see how I just went through that flow? Never did I say, hey, I do life insurance. The minute you say that, it's like, bro, I don't want to die. Like, don't talk to me about life insurance. So the foundation, like life insurance is a foundation of creating wealth, but there's so much that you can do with this powerful license, bro.
Right.
You just got to make sure that you're saying the right words, right? Because once they understand everything that you do, now they understand the power of finances and building a financial home, right? So you can add to that. You can, and you're going to have this, so you can practice this. But I would say something like, can we agree that many people need help with that? And you'll be like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And then here, let me tell you who our partners are. We only partner with Fortune 500 firms, basically billion-dollar companies. I'm just going to mention just a few like AIG, John Hancock, National Life Group, just to mention a few of those. All right. So the credibility, as far as credibility, let me tell you who endorses us. And then you can start throwing names like, listen, Oscar De La Hoya is our number one investor in the company. He threw some big money into our company. Not to mention, you know, Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, is calling us the next Amazon, the next Google of the financial services. Number 3, Magic Johnson, NBA Hall of Famer. And then you can say like Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Did you know that, bro? He's an endorser to our company. Kobe Bryant. Like the list goes on now because we're meeting all these all these people. But, that's just to put some weight on our name. But this right here is my favorite part right here, bro. So I'm going to show you how promotions work. And then I'm going to show you that little theory that we created 10 years ago. So number one, everybody, it's like going to boot camp, bro. Everybody starts at a freaking a greenie, right?
Right.
Like you ain't nothing. You ain't shit. You're a trainee. So 30%, I started here too, right? Everybody starts at the same place. So right here, what I can tell you is that a 30% sucks, bro. You want to move up quick. You make a sale at 30%, let's say it's 250 retirement plan. You multiply that times 12. That's 3,000, but you only get paid out of 30%. So you're making $900. I mean, it's sweet. Don't get me wrong. It's good money, but why make 30% when you can make 40, when you can make 50, when you can double up and make 60? So our ultimate goal, bro, like the language I want to speak with you is right here. I want to get you to director. And this is why, bro, if I can get an 18-year-old to director, he's hustling. He gets to director in less than a month. You can do it in 2 weeks. I did it in 2 weeks, right? So I'll show you the game plan on how to get there. But this should be our goal, 25, 25, 25,000. It's very simple once you really break down the numbers, but 25 business partners, 25 families helped, and 25,000 points. That gets you to director. That's 60%. Would you rather make 900 or would you rather make 1,800? Right?
1,800 all day long, baby.
And then once you're here, you now experience the override game, bro. The override game is if you get somebody at 30%, you're overriding. You're not even there. Let's say that, they make a sale. They're a part of your team. If you're not there, you're still making $900. And you're not even there. That's sick. That's true passive income. That's passive income for you right there. And that's when the business starts becoming cool because it's like, man, I'm developing leaders, but I'm making money too. So my time is not wasted. If I make you a killer, bro, if you start your own office, you're branched out. We just became bigger. You know what I mean? And it's about building like new territories. So by default, bro, let's say we run for director. And for whatever reason, by default, we're always going to hit FA. FA is the first layer of leadership. The first layer of leadership is FA, which at this point, you're getting like leads, you're training people. And FA is typically what I call it is, how sergeants always run the Marine Corps. Corporals and sergeants always run the Marine Corps. Like, we're like, Gunny, just stay in your office, bro. We got this. Like, staff sergeant, don't even worry. Just go home, bro. We got this. This is how it should be. Like, the FAs and directors, they're like telling the marketing director, bro, like, just train on Saturdays. Like, just go freaking do whatever you want. I got this. I'm going to run the appointments, all right? And I'm going to make all the money. So basically, that's the kind of language that an FA and a director should have. This is going to just be a byproduct of us winning, bro. 40%, you're going to get this in a day or two. So that I'm not even worried about this one. All right. Now you got to decide. And this whole class is to identify what kind of player you want to be, right? If you want to be a player where it's like, I'm just going to do like my own sales or whatever, or I want to be a leader. I want to make sure that I'm building territories and I'm bringing value to the entire company. Because by us growing and opening up more branches, our firm is going to be eventually worth billions of dollars, bro. And you want to be part of something that big because now it's going to hold weight. And we're thinking about like putting senators in the White House. We're talking about, running campaigns because we're going to be so big controlling this industry. Our kids are going to be those next lawyers creating the laws. Our kids, the next generations to come are going to be part of our family because we're creating wealth for them. So with that said, bro, I'm going to do two sides here. All right. I'm going to do the side right here where, let me see, let me erase this first. But I'm going to show you something that I learned in the mortgage game. Okay. 10 years ago, the guy that trained me, he built a building, bro. And eventually he sold it. He sold the building and he sold his mortgage company. but he's the one that trained me. And he said, Joe, listen, you can do two things, man. You can own the mortgage company, or you can be a loan officer, make a lot of money. Yeah, you can do that. Or you can own the mortgage company. You can have loan officers working with you, partnering up with you. And every time they make a loan, you will make money on the secondary market. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. So I left and I started my own mortgage company. This was 10 years ago. So this is the concept that I got from him 10 years ago, bro. So let me go back to this right here. This page right here, bro, it's everything, okay? This is what's going to help you identify what kind of player you want to be within PHP. There's an A agent, which I'm going to put them on the left side, okay? A agent, which A agent, we're going to call it a PP, personal producer. Personal producer is just, you're just making money on your own pen, which you can make great money, but eventually you'll get tired. And then on the other side, we got B agent, okay? We got B agent, which is a agency builder. And this is where I consider myself, but let's see where you're at, okay? And I'm pretty sure you're going to be on this side, agency builder. So an agency builder, bro, the difference here is this. If you build a team, now let's say your first month you build a team, you're here, 50%. So you build 10 agents that work with you. If every agent just did one sale, that will land you 30 grand. 30 grand at 50%, you're looking to crack 15,000 your first month license. And it's possible, bro. It's possible because little kids are doing it all the time. We're way better than that. So now, right here, you know, you make one sale, it's $900. It's cute, but we're going after the big time, right? So let me show you this concept, bro. I'm gonna turn on my camera right here. And I want to make sure you're able to see my hand right here. Can you see my hands down here?
Yeah.
I should probably do this.
Hold on, I don't have it in the.
Yeah,
okay,
try to find it, bro. You got to be able to see my other camera.
I only had you on that one camera.
All right, cool. So if you can go big on the other camera, bro, I'm going to put you through a test, all right? This is the test. Right here, I'm going to put you through a week of sales. Let me see how many sales you're going to make in a week. Monday, Tuesday, let's go all the way to Sunday. TF. And then we're gonna do Saturday and Sunday. All right, so this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna see how many sales you make every day of the week by you rolling this dice right here, bro. And this means a lot. We're in Vegas, right? And we started this and everybody's doing this nationwide. But you got to have the pride that it started here in Vegas. So as you can see right there, what you want to do, you want to roll a 6. So right. You're going to roll the dice for Monday. If you roll a 6, then that means you make a sale. But if you don't roll a 6, that means that you didn't make a sale. So you're going to go through a whole week, okay? So you roll the dice, and you should be doing that, but I'm getting creative right now virtually. This is you rolling the dice.
Right.
Oh, there's one, bro. You got one. You're pretty hot. So one sale for Monday. All right. Now you go Tuesday. You roll the dice for Tuesday. That's 2, so no sale. And I've had lawyers, bro. I had doctors rolling dice in my office before, and they're like, damn, they're like, you know, crazy. Like, I love this. Wednesday. 1, so no sale. Now it's Thursday, bro. Thursday, you're trying to make a sale. You got one.
It is.
You got another one. All right. So Thursday, you made another sale. Now Friday. Friday, you roll the dice. Boom. 4, no sale. So now it's Saturday, and then you decide if you want to work on Sunday or not. So let's do left-handed roll. 4, 0, bro. So Sunday, do you want to work or you don't want to work?
Well, at this rate, since I'm only at 2, I'm going to work.
All right, cool. So Sunday, you roll. It's a 4, so there is no sale. So let me just tell you, you went through a whole week, bro. You went through a whole entire week. You only made 2 sales. So let's put that right there in perspective. 2 sales. Now, As a B agent, this is you. Okay, this is you as a broker or as a FA, as a field associate. And now you're not alone, bro. You got a squad to work with now. You got 10 agents. So now every time that you make a sale, you make money. But every time your guys, your squad makes a sale, you also make money. All right. So now this right here, you're gonna roll for Monday, right? So Monday, we're gonna do the same thing, put you through a test through the whole week. Monday, Tuesday, all the way through Sunday. So let's roll for Monday. Monday, 1, 2, and I hope you can see it there, but
yeah, it looks like 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So on Monday, you already beat the whole week, bro. 4 sales on Monday. Now you're rolling for Tuesday. You got 1, 2. You got 2 right there. So on Tuesday, you got 2. Now you're rolling for Wednesday. And then we're going for Thursday. We're going for Friday. All the way to, is that right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then you decide if you work on Sunday or not. All right, so Wednesday, you're rolling. This is when people get excited, when they're rolling on the guys, bro. 1, always going to roll 1. So Wednesday, 1. Thursday, you got 1, 2, 3. You see that?
Yeah.
You got 3. So you got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You go for Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, that's pretty hot, bro. 4. You ever played dice before, or what is it?
Perhaps.
You've been in Vegas, right? You've been in Vegas. Saturday knows. Oh yeah, you got 1. You got 1 right here on Saturday. Now Sunday. You want to work Sunday, right?
No, I don't want to. Not normally.
Not normally. So you don't work, bro, but your gang still works, bro. Your squad still working. You got 2. They got 2, so you made money. So check this out. Now you add it all up. You're 2, 3 plus 4. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's either 17 or 18. I might have missed one. But 17 sales versus 2. Now, this is where you make a decision, bro. I throw it back to you. All right. So as a personal producer, which is on the left side, you as a personal producer made 2 sales. But keep something in mind. If you get sick, if your pen stops writing, you create no freedom here, bro. You're just basically employed by yourself. Because if you don't show up, you go on vacation, you ain't have no freedom right here. Now, the other side, let's talk about the other side. The other side, it's basically as an agency builder, you got 17 sales here, but let's say you had another office in Puerto Rico. You're training your Puerto Rico office. You're not even at the office. The minute you leave, you're still making money. The minute that you go on vacation, you're still making money because the system is working on its own. So this right here creates the true financial freedom that everybody's looking for, right? Especially in this industry, on the potential on how much you can make by just building a team. So the question goes back to you. It's probably a no-brainer, but what side do you want to be on? What side do you want to play on, right?
On the B side. I knew the B side from the beginning.
I love it. So for that to happen, bro, we're going to start building a team for you. Just think big, man, as big as you want it. We'll make sure that we're smooth about it too, because I would say don't leave anybody out. You know what I mean? Like, I know I landed on one of these pages right here. Let me erase that. Let me put it in perspective for you. But basically, you got to think like a business owner. You got to expose people to what you're doing so they can send you referrals. So the last thing I'm going to go over, and everybody that's jumping on, guys, just bear with me. Just learn something. I'm doing a fast start, and I'm about to finalize it. This is the last thing we're gonna go over, Cisco. This right here is the most important thing. This is right here is gonna start your business, right? So what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put it in a different perspective, and I'm gonna say this. If you and I were to start a restaurant, bro, first of all, tell me what's your favorite type of food?
I don't know if I really have a favorite. But
have you tasted Thai food, bro? My girl's Thai.
I love Thai food,
oh
man.
My gosh.
Ever since I went to
Thai restaurant. So me and you, we started a Thai restaurant, bro. We're gonna call it Cisco and Joe Thai Bistro or something like that, right? And as we start the restaurant, me and you were like, man, let's do a grand opening. Let's go ahead and make sure that we get the mayor of the town here. Let's make sure that we get some celebrities over here. Let's make it a big deal, right? So what we do is we go and we talk about it, and we're like, hey, Cisco, I'm gonna do a list of my friends that are gonna support me, and they're gonna come through. Like, they're gonna show up, because I don't want them to like spend no money. I'm gonna feed all of them, because I want them to taste the food so they can refer me more clients once the restaurant opens. So I'm gonna tell you, hey Cisco, go out there and do the same thing, bro. Do your top 25. Just put a name and a number. We'll call them together. I don't want you to call them yet. Let's identify who they are, right? So you can invite them over. But there's different scripts that we're gonna use. So we do the grand opening, and everything is cracking, and the mayor of the town is in, some celebrities are in tasting the food. Everybody's having a good time, and you're on the other side of the restaurant. You're having a good time, but none of your people showed up. And why is that? You never took the time to do a top 25, and I did. You know what I mean? So when I put it in that perspective, is like, think about it like this. In PHP, you got to make sure that you expose people and you let them know that you're excited about the new license that you're getting. I know I did it in real estate. When I started in mortgages, I'm like, hey, I'm doing mortgages, uncle. If you're going to do a mortgage, make sure you call me first. Don't go with my competition. It's the same thing here.